Hey guys, we're back with the letter. When we last left off, we went to see a movie. Right. And they're like, oh, chain letters, funny. And yeah. Came back from the dentist a few hours ago. My mouth is still kind of, you get what I mean, right? It's still kind of, But that shouldn't be an issue. But if I talk funny, that's why. But you always talk funny. Shut up! So that's funny joke. Okay, why is there October 17th and 18th? I assume we're gonna get a scene from then, but I mean, especially given it skips the 19th and 20th. We already read this, right? And relationship went up. Alright, went up with Zachary and Ashton, but I think it went down with Rebecca. Night is fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking in the sea of unfamiliar souls strikes me how easy it is for everyone to get lost in a city as nondescript as Luxborn. I was afraid too. Yeah, they could have been. Not for sure if that's a meta or not. Just calling something nondescript just because they can't be bothered to describe it at all, I could respect that, but they should have just named X City. That would have been better. Like, is it One Punch Man that does that? They just name all the cities like A City, B City, etc. One point back when I was new and I just set foot in this place. Now, with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zach and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Rebecca and I crossed the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends. And Ash? Who knows? He never tells. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep, looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to his friend's frustration. My lips kind of feel a bit numb, so talking... Is everything fine? I kind of want to go back and look at the, the audio, but I can't be bothered. Although he's a busy guy, too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
Now's the time I'm very glad this is fully voice acted. Help me.
Huh?
Help me. Is that the fax machine? From beyond the grave? Sensation. Cold, sickening drowning. A chest tightening. Breathing becomes labored. I can taste blood in my mouth. The edges of my vision blurs. In distance, amidst the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Is it her? Or him? The hair is... pretty sure that's a girl. Help me. Pleading even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering. Calling out. Help me, please.
No, not me.
Help me. No, help the person saying help me, not you. You don't help yourself. Well, no, you can only help yourself. That's what meme says. Somebody, help me.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
I know it's pronounced Meme. That's Monogatari. His name is Oshino Meme. Meme. Not meme, but it's spelled meme. At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur's gone. When I opened my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me? Oh, yeah. Just... okay. Sorry. I spaced out.
Sorry, just going crazy over here. It's just, that head injury.
You always do that.
Follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the far end of the street. Where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be peering at me. Nothing. There's only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Rebecca parked her ride home. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Yeah. See ya.
Another glance, and with the final wave, we go off on our own ways. I don't know what I saw. Don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. If this is what will help me sleep tonight, what will help me give back that normalcy, then so be it. Oh, we made it, everyone! October 22nd! Darkness closes around me. Grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. My eyes snap open. Noodles with a Z. These pictures. The four of them. There's a detective. At least he looks like a detective, you know. Fedora, tux. Well, is that close enough? There's a tie there. Calendar that she doesn't keep checked. Because let's see, that's the first, so you know that's the 8th, right? No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? No, I'm an idiot. And so that's 7. That's 14, I think, right? 15. So 21. So we're here. Right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I did the math right. Okay. My eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Your room's really dirty. And it's 5 a.m. Both my back and shoulders are aching from me having fallen asleep all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I have to keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window, allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. Why could this not be a talking episode? I don't know if you can hear, but it still kind of feels weird to talk. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxborn, or at least none I can recall having. When did she move here? Journal. "5 years since you met her neighbor?" And I mean, it's not like you haven't had any dreams, it's just you don't remember them. Or I guess I could say remember them. Is your REM sleep? There's also another reference that I'm not gonna make about remembering. I don't know, because I don't want to be vague about that. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone. The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment, with no one to tell stories to.
What time is it?
Habit forces me to look over the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep! Towel? Where's my towel?
5 a.m. is oversleeping? Pardon me? Admittedly, it's a weekend. Oh, what? 5 a.m. on a weekend? And as an unspoken rule, that entitles me to an extra few hours of sleep. It doesn't. Saturday. But still. And if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as heck will now. Right after what happened. Oh lord. 1 box of donuts as peace offering won't be enough for a second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out from my bag. There's a moment of indecision at first, my mind conflicted whether I should just ignore it or answer it. What if it's Rose? Or worse, her boss? Us, sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood. It takes me every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. Caller ID reads Mama. But really? Can you not just put Mom? That's...
Huh?
It's around 4:45 in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
Usually it's around noon time here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Hello?
Hello? Grace? How are you?
No, her name's Isabella, not Grace.
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
Okay, nothing ominous. Sweet. There's a tired note in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since... No, that's... Papa's fine. I had to leave his job, but the other one, not doing it. What? Was that in Valhalla or this? Or is there something I can do for her? But for miles away like this, at least my mom will do is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand. Lord knows if that will ever happen. Odds are, Kuya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Again, what's? Can't count on my older sister either. Long as she has a family of her own. Well, what does Kua mean? First I thought that was like he changed his last name or something, but that's Japanese. Like, not, you know, you don't put your last name first. That's why they call it last name. Can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own, and well, 8 Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now. I don't get... Is this language? Having Anne herself knee-deep in debt.
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from... How about Nico?
Oh, oops.
Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach, but from the way her voice itches, she also doesn't want to bring it up.
Papa. Grace, Papa's... He's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds.
It's the ghost!
But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well.
Oh, okay.
The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with the sickness 5 years ago, I've been unable to provide for us. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths and settling his bills are all on my shoulders. What? Well, she makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in her neighborhood. Scarcely enough to cover the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the floating hospital bills. Yeah, can one person even pay for that? That's, you know, you, 6 others, that's 9 people. Can't even expect help from our own government, because the health insurance they rarely covers anything.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well
Are
enough
they
to
in
talk?
America?
Do you think I'll be able to speak to him well?
I think they are, actually. It said she's from America, right? And she moved to wherever this takes place, I assume the UK? I think, right? This is in Europe, right? Silence. I think the call got cut.
Listen, Grace, maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Yeah, I'm just, you know, putting up with spooky ghosts all the time. Nothing serious.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Okay, so for this scene, you know, we're pointing out that the main character, well, for now, is, you know, selfless and is motivated to help her family so that she can do nothing wrong until she turns out to be the ghost the whole time. Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie. Yet, look at what
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition for the next semester, too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Look, you can't just... They didn't translate this line. This is still in Japanese. Hold on, let me get my Japanese translator out. Google Translate. Oh yeah, by the way, this game, surprisingly, I thought it would, well, it's a lot of money still, but it made $30,000 on Kickstarter. Given its budget, I thought it would make a lot more. Like, for reference, Driftwood, everyone's favorite visual novel, it made 8,000. I googled that, and it got like a 4th completion, and it had multiple CGs, and it was awful. Don't tell him I said that. So I can't get a translation on what this means. It means whatever you want it to mean. When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the sole person asking me that. How do you respond to a question you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later, and I still can't give them a straight one. Smile, though. She can't see it. Fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as is. No need to wear her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end. The sound of gates opening, the voice of a child, EJ, talking excitedly about his day at school, tapping his feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Did she rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. Miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today.
And
I'll call again soon, alright?
She has a moral dilemma. Does she pull the lever killing all the children, or does she pull the lever killing her family? You know, she's like, oh no.
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
You're supposed to say I love you too, you idiot. Got it. She received an unexpected call from her family back in the Philippines. Oh, the Philippines. Right. At an emotional moment, her mother informed her of her father's deteriorating condition despite treatments. Nonetheless, the young woman assured her she needs to work hard to be able to support them all. That's her, right? Ended with a small click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, take a deep breath and shake away from my head the thoughts beginning to swim inside. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Unfortunately, before I can take a single step away from the phone, it rings again. No doubt you forgot to say something. Oh yeah, it's for the, like, you know, the... Do you just call it caller ID? Like, what? I guess that works. It's just this ghost.
Mama? Did you forget anything?
Oh! No!
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping?
It's like, when you call your teacher mom, you know?
Hold on, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
You guys have done that, right? That's...
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god, oh god, oh god! I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing like that. Will you calm down? Get yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
There's a telltale din of several feet shuffling against a wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background, before your ears catch the connection. This isn't in any way comforting, but it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone in the bed and finish my shower in record time. Back into the office within 20 minutes of leaving my apartment, completely disheveled and out of breath. A feat, if I take into account my usual travel time. Routine clamor, comment of Dryer Realty's Corporation's Let's Foreign Office, greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. I can't read it again. Oh, look at that guy! He has a tux on, and his name's... He doesn't have a name, but we're gonna name him Simon. He looks like a Simon. Maybe more of Daniel, maybe? He's actually the main antagonist the whole time. You see, that's why we're... You know, no. That's just there for flavor. Agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving about, and...
Where the hell is C? Where are my employees? What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without
He
notice.
said it! My boss's words turned muffled as someone else closed the door to his office. Likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad move over a few employees who have failed to report to work. They're still trying to get hold of them, but to no avail. Oh yeah, all those employees, they went to the haunted mansion. We haven't heard of them since. The result is, half their workload has been shifted to all available staff, so as to not lose clients. Not that I mind the extra work. If anything, it means I'll have more to send my family back home. Although the rumors at the branch closure circulating because of this, indeed, is a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of my table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers. If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
Didn't you have something important to tell me? No? Okay. One after another, she thrusts a bunch of paperwork into my hand without explanation. The page flutters away from the top of the pile. I lean down to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page as it straightened. A purchase and a sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb towards our visitor lounge, but I tilt my head in question. There, sitting on the sofa and looking completely out of place in the humbly decorated room, is the same couple from the day before. The Wrights. Something bubbles in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing.
They're buying it? We got a deal?
She swats at my hand, tugging her sleeve, although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. She wants this sale to happen as much as I do. Now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed, yet documents need to be signed still, but the elation is there. Along with a foreboding feeling I can't quite pinpoint. Oh yeah, what could it be? Maybe it's the ghost breathing down my neck. No, not that.
I had to do a little damage control, but they're already interested in acquiring the
Oh,
property.
it's that girl wearing a
even
skirt
before
and
they attended the
jeans
open house.
that I saw on the street that nobody was looking at.
I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madame Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once. What do you mean?
They're paying 15% higher than the listing price, as long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible. I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front, too.
Even with that urban legend?
Oh yeah, ghosts don't exist. Ghost nods.
Oh. I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
I wasn't really looking, but did she nod with her entire body there? Like, I wasn't looking at the screen, so I'm not for sure on that one, but I think she did.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose.
Yeah, you have to check for ghosts. Here, take this vacuum. You'll need it.
I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
Don't they have better things to do to spend money on? I'll haggle it down to the lowest possible price, rather in their place, especially if the story's attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. We're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all, nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling she's heading back to them, an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take long for me to finish what work she's left me. In fact, having the boss sign the agreement is the easiest, since it's put him in a better mood, much to the entire office's relief. Ma'am Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. Okay, 22 minutes. We're still good. Huh? What got updated? Oh, story update! Story update! Okay, so... we just did that. Okay. And we're probably about halfway done with this chapter. Give or take. It's not bad. I'm kind of expecting Isabella to die at the end of this chapter. That's just, you know, especially given that everything leads to the same end. Although that could just be, you know, end chapter. That could, you know, because I'm thinking right now that's just, you know, that's a story event rather than, oh, chapter end. But I guess being a chapter end actually makes sense. But even then, don't you think, like, you know, this one will have its own, this one will, you know? I don't know. She welcomes me with a bright smile. Her movements, more open than what one would really expect from a passing light to have.
Oh, Isabel! How are you feeling? You looked awfully dreadful yesterday.
Oh yeah, still do, thanks. It's Isabella.
Isabella, I'm fine now, ma'am. I
I
appreciate your
love
concern.
jokes like this, where the character just keeps doing the name wrong. I know JoJo's did in the Darby episode. I think it was Joseph just kept calling him, like, not Darby. And did JoJo's do it a second time as well? Later on? Might have, but I can't remember. Really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's a fairly common name. Shouldn't be too hard to remember. Oh, no, she's doing it on purpose. Okay, is Hannah the next playable character? Okay, we'll get to know if it's on purpose then, or that. Regardless, I hand them their copy of the agreement.
Wonderful. Your team works unbelievably fast.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to sucker you guys out of money. Gotta work faster. Ma'am Hannah skims through each of them with a scrutinizing eye, checking every page for any inconsistencies and errors. Despite the unassuming impression she gives off, she appears fully aware of what to look for in the process that goes into contracts like these. It is surprising to be quite honest. I haven't pegged her for someone who is well versed in these things, yet here she is. She shows some of it to her husband, who responds with the same passive interest as if he's more than happy to leave everything to her. I can't tell if it's purely because he believes she's capable enough, doesn't care about what they are buying, or if he simply finds such paperwork tedious. Apparently satisfied with what he's seen, Ma'am Hannah claps her hands together before extending it to us for a shake. Rose and I release the breath we've been holding, both of us more than happy to return the gesture.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am?
Yeah, let's talk them out of this.
We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
Something non-haunted, perhaps? It shoots me a warning lens that clearly says, don't make a scene, we're almost there.
Of course, why wouldn't I be? The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
Yeah, especially the haunted attic.
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
Dude, I want a helipad, that'd be sweet. Like, I don't need a helicopter, just a helipad.
Yes, well, we'll
Think
get
of-
there eventually, love.
Think about it. Passing by people, you know, like planes, helicopters and stuff, they'll see the helipad. They're like, wow, that guy's rich if he owns a helipad. They'll be like, ha ha ha.
As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately.
They'd be like, wow, he must be pretty important to own a helipad, see?
Shame she didn't have it.
Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to
She
sign
must have a
after,
lot of views
but
on YouTube.
we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am.
Within a week, I hope. We still have a housewarming party to plan after all. You know how much thought should be put into those things.
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, wouldn't it be better if we handled it ourselves? A personal touch of sorts.
Oh, is there a choice here that, like, she's like either, you know, Marianne or, but, you know, this one's not Marianne. I assume. Maybe because Marianne likes us and she hates us? I assume she does anyway.
It is our housewarming party and our new home.
No more than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course. You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Unexpected delay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, slight delay. We're just gonna get trapped in the mansion with no way to escape, and there's gonna be ghosts, but totally fine.
Oh, and before we forget,
She discreetly folds something into both of our hands and winks. Finger erased her lips, demanding our silence.
I know both of you worked hard on getting us this beautiful mansion. Did I mention we reward our people generously?
This is a bribe? I do not accept bribery?
But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept this.
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us.
Her sprite looks like 100% more menacing than her other sprite.
Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
She smiles sweetly like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house. You can do that, yes? Here's her contact.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible.
I knew I could count on you lovelies.
She
I
called me
hope to see you
lovely.
too soon so we can get this closed.
Just like that, transaction over and done with. My mind's still reeling over after they left. Even after they left. Other agents were killed to have clients like them. Part of me feels lucky about that fact. No lengthy negotiations, no sudden change of minds. Just talk, signatures, a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. The other part? A second ago, we sold a haunted property to 2 innocent clients. It's not haunted, ghosts don't exist. Sure, the commission's big enough to continue funding his treatment and Papa's treatment and hospitalization. Big enough to pay for all 4 of my younger siblings' schooling. Usually just filter out, well, just usually parent names in general, just because it's kind of awkward to say out loud. But, you know, it doesn't work, you know, his. Hey, it'll keep me away from instant noodle diet for months. I don't have to go back to the mansion as well. Once the deal has been closed, much for my sanity's relief. I'll also say, if I just want to save a syllable or two, you know, someone's name is Zachary. That's his name, right? Zachary, right? That's 3 syllables, but his is just 1 syllable. So I'm saving. But knowing something's in there, we give it to the good couple despite that? Oh, Isabella, things you do to sell a house and get money. Papa won't be happy with that. At least I have good news to tell next time I call home. The little lie I told her this morning isn't a lie.
Well, there's something. So how does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly.
I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Memorable is an understatement, guys.
Come on, show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too. Aside from the commission and the other bonus boss promised. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
I'm Isabella. I don't know how to have fun because I have a family.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
Oh, that's me being sarcastic. I think. You get me. She slings an arm over my shoulder and leans it closer to my ear, as though she's about to share a big
It's
secret.
okay to celebrate from time to time.
I don't get it.
Because I'm a human. I'm a robotic character who, when I was 10 years old, there's a great fire and I almost died. Well, I did die. I lost all my memories, but I saw a guy smiling. You know, I'm trying to make a connection. I can't do. Just forget about it. Forget I made it.
It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food.
Oh no, he's getting self-aware. He's realizing he's making stupid jokes.
Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
Your call. I won't say no to an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one.
Sorry, you're not a playable
A few
character.
drinks would be nice too, thank
You're
you
going
very
to
much.
die.
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few
Today?
seconds.
Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Must be another client. Nothing surprising there. She's one of BRC's top agents, regardless of how modest she appears. Saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have a very little knack for it. Of course, I learned eventually. I had to. But someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Once, though, in a drunken stupor or stupor, Girls told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet-to-be-fulfilled dreams and ambitions, she was a term or two away from her nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed on the matter further. But perhaps it is where the sense of fondness started. A small connection to one similar experience in our respective lives. Goals we both let pass us by because of the circumstances we're in.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, she...
All right, I'll be there.
She was
Thank
getting
you.
a degree in, like, something.
New client?
But she had to stop because of her father's sickness.
Reassigned. Have you heard from Mark and all?
Not since the first visit to the mansion.
Mark? Oh, one of the missing realtors, huh? Whatever he could be.
Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away. I doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows? Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
She throws a casual wave over her shoulder as she rushes out of the office. The lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow agents also heading out for a much-needed break. Ordinarily, there's no need for me to go out, but oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. One can consider taking the instant noodle cup from my pantry packing your lunch. Then we might go to the promise I made to Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash too. In the end, only Becca and Zach could come. I'm okay with that. Ash, on the other hand, can't be reached. Oh yeah, he's cursed. All my calls went straight onto his voicemail. I think I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys next time with more of the D letter. Can I just call it letter? Oh, that kind of sounds stupid, doesn't it? Or we could do like a Sesame Street-esque joke. We're here with the letter of the day. The letter. Eh? Because on the show Sesame Street, they have a letter of the day. I don't even know what the point of it is. But I mean, there's only 26 letters, and they make new Sesame Streets like on a regular basis, right? They still make them, I think. So I mean, they've had to run out by now. They can't just reuse the same letter. That's ridiculous. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.